Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Catherine and I make videos all about sustainability and wellness. If that sounds like it's up your street, then make sure you press the subscribe button and don't forget to tick the bell if you want to be notified every single time I post. Today's video is going to be a get to know me tag. Now, I wasn't going to do one of these because they feel a little bit self-indulgent, but I thought seeing as now there is 200 of you, hi, I would celebrate and maybe some of you might want to know who I am. So I thought that I would answer some questions today just so we can get to know each other a little bit better. I've got all of the questions on my phone, so I'm just going to read them off here and get through it. Where did you grow up? So I was born in Salisbury. For those of you who haven't heard of it, it's quite close to Stonehenge and is also now widely known for the Novichok attack that happened. But I grew up in a village about a 30-minute drive from there, literally like the middle of nowhere. So when people ask, I say Salisbury. Where do you currently live? So as you will have seen from my last video, my Declutter With Me and Life update, I am currently now in Cornwall. So before I was in Cornwall, I was actually living in London because of circumstances that have been going on at the moment. I am with my parents in Cornwall. How tall are you? I am 5'7" and a half. The half counts. I don't know why. I have a complex about not being 5'8". I don't know why. I just wish I was taller. Dogs or cats? Dogs. 100% dogs. But I do love all animals, so if I had to have a cat, it would be okay. But if I had to choose, dogs. Because I love how needy they are, because I'm needy too. What year were you born? I was born in 1995. What is your star sign? If it isn't already super obvious, I am a Pisces. I'm super into star signs and like I don't even know if they're real, but I love to believe that they're real. I just love reading about different people's star signs, and then when I meet a person I'm like,
oh yeah, they're so clearly an Aquarius.
and it's like, are they? But yeah, I love it. I would definitely say that I fit the characteristic. Head's always in the clouds. Very emotional. Very, very emotional. Quite romantic. And I sense other people's emotions really easily. I can have just like small talk with someone and it's weird. I like feel their whole life story. And then within 10 minutes, I'm like, I'm so sorry that trauma happened to you when you were 3 years old and we've had this whole deep chat about their life just because I asked them if they're okay. Are you in or have you gone to college? Yes, so I did go to university. I actually went to university in Bournemouth, which is the south of the UK. It's a little seaside town if you're not from the UK. And yeah, I absolutely loved living there. But I graduated in 2018, so 2 years ago now. What is your favourite drink? My favourite drink at the moment is anything elderflower. At the moment, I'm drinking like elderflower juice 24/7. I'm just so obsessed with it. It's like drinking flowers. It's just, it's the best. But everyone I speak to hates it. So yeah, if you like elderflower juice, let me know because we can hang. Tea or coffee? You should know this. Tea. I do love coffee, but there's a time and a place for coffee, whereas tea is like a all day round thing. What is your favourite snack? I would say anything with peanut butter. What is your favourite restaurant? I really like Saba. I don't know if I said that right, but it's like a Thai restaurant. I really like Wagamama's and I always pronounce it pho, but I think it's pronounced pho. I'm pretty sure it says that you should pronounce it pho. So sorry for my ignorance, but yeah. Pho is so good. I went there for my birthday. It was amazing. What are your life goals? Ooh, deep. I have a few life goals. The first one is I really care about the environment, as you know. So I'd love to do some changes in that. Even if I just change a handful of people, 200 people's opinions or buying habits, then that would make me really happy. I want to incorporate my lifestyle into it. So I think my life goal at the moment is being someone that others can relate to. Hopefully we can make a difference together. My second life goal is from personal experience growing up as a woman, I really want to work to make women feel like they are good enough as they are, that they don't need to fall into certain categories to be deemed beautiful or to be deemed worthy. And I really hope that I can help show women that they are good enough on their own. They don't need to chase other people's desires. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, those are the two main things: to look after my girls and to look after Mother Nature. Are you competitive? Now, so I've gone my whole life thinking that I'm not competitive because it all started with my first sports day. So sports day, the whole way through school, the minute I could see that I was losing a race, I would stop. I would just be like, might as well stop. I'm not going to be first, so if you're not first, you're last. But now as an adult, I can look at areas of my life and yeah, I think I'm super competitive. I'm competitive in terms of effort. I like to have put in more effort than others, and I like to make people feel better than others. I don't know if that's toxic or if it's like a good way to be competitive. In terms of racing, like careers and how much money I make and things like that, I'm not competitive at all because I fully understand that I am on my own path and so is every single other person on the planet. In those terms, I'm not competitive, but in terms of making people feel good, I am very competitive because I want to be the best at loving people all the time. It's terrible. Anyway, have any books you read changed your life? Yes. If you listen to one thing I say while you're on my channel, then it is read You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero because it is the best book I've ever read. Actually, if you're not into reading, listen to the audiobook because it's the author's voice reading the book, so it's really, really good. And she's funny. I like a book that makes me laugh. What is my favourite movie? The Wizard of Oz. What is your favourite animal? Probably dogs. What is your idea of a dream date? A dream date for me would probably be something that involves nature. So even if it's just like going for a walk, nature just gives me like this lovely energy and it clears my mind. I feel like I can get to know someone if we're like going for a walk through nature or doing an activity. I also love a good old trip to like a country pub. So I would say like maybe like a walk through a forest or down country lanes and then go to a nice pub. Maybe in like autumn, so it's a bit cold, so there's like a fire. But yeah, I'd say nature and a bev. How would you describe your fashion sense? I just kind of buy what I like. I really love Japanese and K fashion. I would love to dress somewhere in between K fashion and Japanese fashion because I think they both look so nice. But I also really love like 70s patterns and shapes, and I also love floral patterns that look like they would have been worn back in the old days, like timeless florals. I would say that's like the general fashion style for me. And let me show you what I'm wearing today. I actually got this dress secondhand from Depop, but it's actually from Primark. So it was like £3, something stupid like that. I love a bargain. And then my jumper is just from Uniqlo. I would say I don't wear it probably like 10 days of the year. I love it so much. It's so warm and I can wear it with anything. What is your go-to hairstyle? So as I mentioned in my Lush products video, my hair is super curly. It's also quite thin. So for me, the best hairstyle for me is either having it down natural and curly or having it up in a bun like this when it's a bit out of control, because look after your hair, stay away from heat. How many siblings do you have? I have one sibling, I have a younger sister. What are your morning and evening routines? I'm glad you asked. I actually made some videos about my morning and evening routines recently, so I will put them above. What is your favourite Netflix show? Though it's not technically Netflix, but I watched it on Netflix. So my favourite series of all time is Dexter because just love it so much. My favourite one at the moment, so I still haven't finished it, but I've been watching Better Call Saul and I've been really enjoying that. Again, like Breaking Bad, it took me a little while to get into it. Like I had to watch like 2-3 episodes, but once you're in, you're in. Saul's girlfriend is just... her character is so good. Definitely watch it. And if you tried watching it and given up, try again. What is your coffee order? Soya vanilla latte, small one. Do I have any pets? Yes, so I actually showed them in my last video. So I have a Cocker Spaniel who is called Jasper, and I also have a Cockapoodle called Maya. What is your favourite colour? So if you haven't guessed by my YouTube channel, it is green. Do you know your personality type? What is it? I'm very gentle, kind. I'm quite quiet, I'm very introverted, but I'm very driven, and when I care about something, I'm very hardworking towards it. But yeah, that's me really. A little bit shy. Have you been to any concerts or festivals? Yeah, so for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I'm super into music. But yeah, the last concert we went to was Foals, which was in Shepherd's Bush, and it was amazing. It was a charity show, so there wasn't like any agenda for them to play their new album, so they did like everything. They did all their best songs. It was perfect. What are your favourite values in friends? If my friends are talking badly of other people that we know, then I know that 90% of the time they probably do the same about me. So I try to choose friends that just have nice things to say about people and tell the truth. What social media are you addicted to? So, believe it or not, even though I've started a YouTube, I don't really care for social media. I have phases, like I zone in and out of social media. I think if I got more of a following, then I would have to be more engaged in it. But on a personal level, I don't really care that much for social media because, I don't know, I like real life quite a bit. What is the biggest struggle you overcame? I actually suffered with horrific mental health problems when I was at university, and the fact that I made it through university at all is such a big achievement for me, because that was like me proving to myself that I had my own back. University, I guess, and mental health. Who is your role model? My mum. My mum is an absolute rock star. She's badass. You're going out with your friends, describe your night. Ideally, I'd love to involve music in it, so whether it's going out dancing or going to watch a band, that's like my ideal night. So we would have snacks, have drinks wherever at someone's place, and then go and watch a show or go and dance to disco. Disco is the one. What are you happiest with in your life? I would say I'm happiest with the relationships that I have in my life. Especially with everything that's happened recently, I think it's shown us which relationships are important, and it's also shown us how important relationships are to us. Because at the end of the day, we could lose our jobs, the world could fall apart, so you've got to really strengthen those relationships that you have close to you. Okay, so that concludes my get to know me tag. I hope you enjoyed it, and now you know everything about me. Thank you so much to the 200 of you that have subscribed to me so far. I'm honestly so happy and so grateful, because if there's 200 people in a room staring at me, I'll probably run away. So I'm very grateful that we can have this internet thing going on where I can be awkward and you're totally cool with that. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed if you aren't already. Give this video a thumbs up because it helps other people find my channel, and I will see you in the next video on Sunday. Bye!